Hey everyone, what's up? Newbie Snake here. How are you all doing today? Sorry to keep you all waiting and thank you so much for your patience. I was not feeling well yesterday, so I wasn't able to put up this video during the daytime of my time zone. So thank you all once again for patiently waiting. I really appreciate it. Alright, so yesterday the new Gacha and the new ranking event has been released. Today I'll go through the usual details for them as well as a quick update on what's coming up next. So let's get started. Alright, so first up we have maintenance. The maintenance is going to happen on September 27th from 1 o'clock to 8 o'clock Japan's time. And during this maintenance, they just want to remind all of us, if you're in the middle of a mission or anything, make sure you complete it before the maintenance starts. And especially those who needs to use Ninja Stones to continue. Meaning like if your whole team gets wiped out, you need to use a Ninja Stone to continue, to revive your team and stuff like that. Those Ninja Stones that you spent will not be reimbursed if your game, if your mission quick save data is gone after the maintenance. All right, so make sure you complete all your missions before 1 o'clock, September 27th, Japan's time. All right. So secondly, we have character balance coming up on September 28th, 18 o'clock Japan's time. So basically, what's happening is these following 6 characters will be having like a balance. All right, at this time we don't know what balance it is, whether it's nerfs or buffs or anything, but probably for the last 2 it's going to be a buff, but for the first 4 not too sure. So what characters are being affected right now? The first 4 characters are Utsumaki Naruto, Hinata, Tsunade, and Jiraiya. These 4 are the New Year's kimono characters. All right, if you guys remember the Japanese New Year's, they always celebrate it, and in that one they have introduced the kimono wearing characters, right? So we have the kimono female version Naruto, where he uses the harem no jutsu, and then Hinata, Tsunade, and the Jiraiya wearing like those traditional Japanese clothing. All right, so if you guys don't have it, don't worry about it. But if you guys do have it, they're getting some balancing done to them. And then right here, I really like seeing this Naruto happening. So we have the Sage Mode Naruto as well as Anbu Itachi. So if for those of you guys, well, including myself, who has the Sage Mode Naruto, we know that Sage Mode Naruto and Anbu Itachi is kind of on the weak side if you compare them with the other exclusive characters. So I believe they will be getting a buff because they just seem, rather weak right now. I don't have Anbu Itachi, but some of you haven't been complaining about him. But still, like judging on what's on the paper, he doesn't seem like as OP as other ones. And especially Sage Mode Naruto, he's the first ever exclusive, like Ninja Festival exclusive character, and he isn't really strong at all. So he's gonna get a rebalance done. And I'll definitely cover these details when they come out, right? So I just want to let you guys know what's going to come up next. And one last thing before I go into the event is, I don't know if you guys have been wondering or not, because I haven't seen any comments yet, or at least I'm not caught up in those comments yet. Is that the 4th chapter of Final Battle, like if you guys noticed, like the last battle between Naruto and Sasuke is still not out yet. So basically what happened is, on September 22nd, which was 2 days ago, we were notified of this. But because I didn't really make a video until now, right? So none of you guys actually know. But they have delayed the 4th chapter of the last battle. All right, so the 4th chapter of the last battle is now being delayed until like to be announced date. Like no one knows when it is. So probably they still haven't finished the story, and I was going to say story mode. No, they haven't finished developing the mission yet, probably. They're probably still thinking of what characters we're going to be able to pull in the gacha, or how it's going to work out and stuff. So it's to be announced. It's already been, 1.5 day, like depending on, not depending on time zone, but like according to my time zone, it's like only 1.5 day or something right now from the notice. So we still don't know. We still haven't gotten any updates yet. So again, when I know of any other updates, I'll let you guys know. So for those of you who are wondering what's happening with the 4th chapter of the last battle, that's what's happening. It's being made right now. It's pushed back. It's delayed. So yeah. So for now, let's talk about the new gacha and the new event. So right here, this is the gacha I've mentioned about in my previous video. Today, or since yesterday, we now have the new Nagato as well as the new Itachi, all right? So as always, there is this fever bar being introduced. For those of you who are newer, basically you start off this fever bar at 80%, and if you do any pulls, you're gonna get the cards, right? So if you have like a 3 stars card or character, then the fever bar will be increased by 4%. If you have like a 4 stars or a 5 stars card, or anything like, you know, just not 3 stars, your fever bar will go up by 2%. So once it hits 100% fever meter, you will need to do one multi-summon in order to get a guaranteed 5 stars character, all right? So the next solo pull that you do will not guarantee you anything. The next multi-summon that you do will guarantee you a new 5 stars, all right? So now let's take a look at the content first. So the first multi-summon that you do, there's 2% chance of getting the Edo Tensei Itachi as well as Nagato, and then 4% chance of getting these 5 stars pickup units. You know, the 2 new Nagatos are included in here too, so that's pretty cool, as well as the Yahiko. That's very cool as well. And the 94% chance of getting, you know, the Troji. I don't know why Troji is included in this one. Like, what? Anyways, Asuma and these 2 guys. So that's the chance of getting these things. And if you're wondering why 94%, it's because your first multi-summon guarantees you a 5 stars character. So guarantees you like at least one of these ones, okay? So if you guys really want that butterfly Choji, go ahead and do the poll. Nah, that's a joke. Just try to do your poll anyways if you guys want to get the Itachi and Nagato, right? Anyways, your second multi-poll and the multi-polls after that, you get a 2% chance of getting these 2 characters, 4% chance of getting these 5 stars pickup characters, and a 42% chance of getting the 4 stars pickup characters, 4% chance to get these 5 stars, and then 48% chance of getting 4 stars. So basically you have a high percentage of getting 4 stars characters. But again, when your fever meter is maxed out, your next multi-summon that you do will guarantee you the new Nagato or Itachi, all right? 100% chance of either of them coming out. So that's it for that. And now let's quickly talk about the characters, all right? So these 2 characters are your featured characters. They're going to give you the points bonus as well as the damage bonus for the current event, which I'll talk about in a second. But now let's quickly take a look at the unit. Excuse me. All right, so that's Edo Tensei Itachi right there. Looks pretty cool. So first skill is a Sharingan skill. He uses, what's that? Tsukuyomi, yes. Trigger speed is fastest. Chakra cost is 30. What he does is he deals 7% plus 1000 damage to a single target enemy. And also there's a chance to cause the black flamed status, all right, on the enemy. And also, depending on how many black type attribute units characters there are on the enemy's team, all right, so depending on how many black type attribute enemies on the enemy's team, your damage bonus will like your damage will be increased, all right? There's the damage bonus on it. So if there are 5 black type attribute units on the enemy's team, then your whole damage will be increased by 2 times. So there will be a 2 times damage bonus on your 7% plus 1000. But if your enemy team only has 1 black attribute units, you will have 3 times the damage bonus. So the lesser amount, the higher the damage, kind of. But I don't know what happens between like 2 to like 4 people. They didn't really mention it. So maybe somewhere in between, or maybe they don't get anything. But anyways, I think it's somewhere in between. So there's also a fine print saying if there aren't anyone in the enemy's team who are of the black attribute units, then you don't get any bonus damage buffs, all right? You're only going to do 7% plus 1000. So that's pretty interesting, actually. That's the first time they've ever done that. All right, so second skill is a unique type skill. Trigger speed is normal. Chakra cost is 100. Wow, this is actually pretty interesting as well, and I think it's kind of risky to use. But anyways, so it buffs his own attack, defense, and agility by 30%. And also, he will buff the attack and skill damage of the leader of your team by 150%. All right? So he buffs, let me repeat it again just in case you guys missed it. He will buff the leader of your team, buffs his or her attack and skill damage by 150%. And also, when you use skill number 2, your own HP will go down to 1, and then you will be under a skill bind status. So you'll be bind, and your HP will become 1 after doing that. All right. So this title of this skill, it's like, you know, full support, like full on support to your leader basically. And that's interesting. I want to see how that's carried out. You have to have like some sort of item to heal him up right away, because he's probably gonna die, right? So yeah, that's pretty interesting. All right, so abilities. Leader skill right here. It buffs all Konoha units. After every action, their chakra will be recovered by 15%. Ability number 1, skill damage as well as agility is increased by 60%. Ability number 2, when your HP is above 50%, all chakra costs will be decreased by 30%. And also after every action, your chakra is recovered by 10%. And he belongs to the Konoha village. You know, not trying to spoil for any of you, because I just realized some of you actually still haven't finished Naruto yet. But I mean, by playing this game and seeing this Itachi right here, it's kind of already spoiled for you. All right, and then over here we have the Mega Man Nagato. All right, the reason why I call him that is because of this cannon blast, whatever. Like, that's his first skill, the cannon blast. I still don't remember when did Nagato use like a Mega Man robotic arm cannon blast in this game. Like, I mean, in the anime or manga, because I only really read the manga. So yeah. Anyways, so we have him. First skill is Rinnegan type skill. It should be robotic. But anyways, jokes aside, Rinnegan type. Trigger speed, fastest, chakra cost 30. He does 7% plus 1000 damage to a single target enemy. And also, there's a chance that he will buff his own trigger speed. I think it buffs both, right? Buffs his own trigger speed by 1 stage, all right? A chance to do that. And then also, again, depending on the amount of white attribute units on your own team, your damage will have a bonus on it, all right? And it includes himself. That's really cool. So by default, if it includes himself, for 1 person that's white attribute unit on your team, you have 2 times, all right? When you have 5 people on your team that are all like white attribute units, then your bonus damage is 3 times. So again, they didn't mention what happens if you have 2 to 4 players on your, 4 units on your team that's white attribute units. So probably somewhere in between again. So that's really cool. I think this is more reliable than the Itachi one, because it doesn't need to depend on the enemy's team. You can control how many white attribute units you can put on your own team, right? And there's also a chance to increase its own trigger speed. That's pretty cool. So second skill is a unique type skill. Trigger speed is normal. Chakra cost is 90. What it does is he debuffs, all right? So he lowers his own defense by 70%, but he increases his own attack and skill damage by 100%. Leader skill, he buffs all Akatsuki characters. After every action, their chakra is recovered by 15%. Ability number 1, max HP and skill damage is increased by 50%. And ability number 2, when your HP is above 50%, chakra cost is decreased by 30%. And after every action, chakra is recovered by 10%. So this is pretty much like Itachi. So the name of this ability is the Edo Tensei Jutsu, right? So because they're being summoned through Edo Tensei, right? So that's that. And now let's go through the event. So again, because, you know, I haven't been feeling well for this whole week, actually, I just told you guys this, but for people who have been watching my stream, you guys know for the first 2 days of this week, I wasn't even able to stream because I was not feeling well. And so yeah, that's why you see all these, you know, new over here, because I still haven't really played much games. So anyways, let's talk about this one right here. Sorry for the loading screen. I just want to show you guys the characters. All right, so the characters. Oh yeah, the main reason why I was telling you guys how I still wasn't able to play the game is because I just want to let you guys know. That's why I don't have like the maximum stamina cost mission yet. So I won't be able to go through the weaknesses and strengths and stuff with you guys in this video. But if you guys do have trouble with it, let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys want, I'll make another one just to show you guys the weaknesses, strengths, and stuff. But if you guys don't need that help at all, then I'll just wait till we have new contents and then I'll make another video. But feel free to comment anyways, because I'm sure a lot of people will be able to reply and help you guys like in a really timely manner. All right. So anyways, now let's get back here. Sorry for my lost chain of thoughts there earlier. So featured characters, we have these two, 12 times all the way up to 20 times. This is the points bonus depending on your Nindo level. And the damage bonus is 4 times up to 5 times. All right. And then we have, you know, my waifu again, Kushina, the one I traded for 3,000 premium mileage points, from 4 times the points bonus to 6 times the points bonus. And then the damage bonus is 3 times to 4 times, again, depending on the Nindo level. And then we have all the Akatsuki members, 2 times all the way up to 3 times. Well, except Shizui, he's not an Akatsuki member. And then we have these 3 featured characters. I don't know why Sakura. And I don't know why Troji either, like in the Gacha poll. But anyways, 1.2 times to 2 times. Like, why Sakura? What? Okay. Anyways, let's see. So it's stackable for the points bonus, but not stackable for the damage bonus. So right here, points bonus 12 times for Itachi, 12 times for Nagato at Nindo level 1, right? So if you have both of them, it'll be 12 plus 12 equals 24, the points bonus, all right? So that's it for that one. And before I go into the details of the rewards list, let's go through the rewards first, just in case I forget, right? Because lots of times I forget about this page. So for this one, we have the reward Sage Mode Kabuto. All right, this is the 3rd Sage Mode Kabuto we've gotten so far, and his team cost is 32. His stats are right here, again, higher on the HP end. And if you guys notice, like Nagato, Itachi, and Sage Mode Kabuto, their agility seems to be pretty low. Like it's 146, comparing to like the people who are 150 something, 160 something, they're kind of lower, right? But this is still pretty okay-ish. But in today's standard, it's kind of on the average side or lower average side. All right, first skill is summoning type. Trigger speed is fast. Chakra cost is 80. What he does is he deals 7% plus 3,000 damage to a single target enemy. And yes, all 3 units, Itachi, Nagato, and Sage Mode Kabuto, they just do single target enemy damage for this time. And yeah, so 7% plus 3,000 damage to a single target enemy. And also, when your enemy is under a buffed status for their attack, defense, and or agility, you will have 2 times the damage to them. All right, 2 times the bonus damage. And also, when you have your own attack being on a buffed status, you will also have 2 times the damage bonus. So the maximum amount of damage bonus that you can apply on your skill number 1 is 4 times. All right, so 2 times when your own attack is under buff status, and 2 times when your enemy is under attack, defense, and agility buff status. All right, so skill number 2 is a unique type. Trigger speed is fastest. Chakra cost is 70. What it does is he increases his own attack, agility, and skill damage by 50%. All right, so one of those self buff. All right, so leader skills. It buffs all attribute units, buffs their attack and skill damage by 30%. Ability number 1, when your max HP is, wait, let's see. No, my bad. Your max HP is increased by 50%. All right. And then after every action, HP is recovered by 20%. And ability number 2, attack and skill damage is increased by 80%. And he belongs to the Sound Village. Well, I mean, by that time in the manga, he just belongs to himself. So, but anyways, that's cool. All right, so first ninja gear we have is Kabuto's mantle, or sorry, they're calling it hood. All right, his hoodie. And all skill type damage is increased by 10% for the regular effect. If you equip his hoodie to himself, like the following 3 units, I keep saying max because that's the same character. What I'm trying to say is all skill damage is increased by 30%, and after every action, chakra is recovered by 10%. And then over here we have Kabuto's specially made blood bag. So max HP and attack is increased by 50%. That applies to any unit, so that's pretty cool. And if you equip this blood bag to himself, then his max HP, attack, defense, and agility, so all 4 stats, will all be increased by 80%. So that's pretty cool. So what's in his specially made blood bag, man? All right. And then over here, we have Itachi's mantle, cloak, whatever you like to call it. They call it mantle here. And so it decreases all incoming Sharingan damage, like just lessens. And then if you equip this to the following Itachis, the Sharingan damage, incoming Sharingan damage are halved, and after every action, HP is recovered by 20%. So take note, if you're using the new Edo Tensei's Itachi second skill, when your HP goes down to 1, like 1, right? But after his action, his HP will be recovered by 20%. So I guess that will be okay-ish. But let me know after you guys have used it or not. And then over here, we have Shizui's Eye. And if you equip this to anyone other than the following characters, you will have a super low percentage of dodging incoming skills. All right. But if you equip this Shizui's Eye to the following units, basically mostly Itachi and one of the Shizui, the chance of dodging incoming skills are regular, I guess. It says there's a chance to dodge skills instead of super low chance, right? And then also you will be immune to all negative status effects. So I guess that's what the good stuff is, or where the good stuff is, where you're immune to all negative status effects. It's kind of nasty when I first saw this. I'm like, what? They're like putting an eyeball here? Oh my goodness. This first time you can see this in the whole, actually, because we actually see it in like a jar in the anime, right, or the manga. Anyways, over here with Nagato's mantle, incoming Rinnegan damage is lessened, and over here, if you equip this with the following Nagato, like only this Edo Tensei one, or never mind, just this robotic one, his Rinnegan damage, incoming Rinnegan damage is halved, and your defense is increased by 100%. So again, it's good for using your skill number 2, because skill number 2 lowers your defense by 70%. I guess this kind of negates that, right? All right, and then we have his robotic arm right here. So again, if you guys remember where this was, please let me know in the comment section down below, because from time to time I need some reminders of what happened. Because what I remembered so far is when he got Edo Tensei, during the Ninja War, he was just basically being carried by Itachi all day long, and he was so weak that he couldn't do anything. So I don't remember him doing any stuff, unless this is from a filler, right? Anyways, Rinnegan's skill damage increases by 40%, but if you equip this to the following Nagato, Rinnegan's skill damage and attack is increased by 80%. All right, so now let's talk about the rewards list, all right? Okay, so over here we have the personal rewards. Again, remember this is the ranking event, so we also have the ranking rewards as well, and it's depending on how many points you have collected so far, right? And again, it depends on how many times you've grinded, so it's not the damage type of ranking event, it's the classic ranking event, all right? So first up, we have at 100 points, we have 10k gold. 500 points, we have 4 stars level up increase. Wait, let me just make sure. Yeah, I think it's the 4 stars level up material. And then over here at 1000 points, we have stamina recovery ramen, and then 4 stars guaranteed gacha ticket, and then we have a 4 stars level up material, and then 20,000 gold at 2,500 points, and then we have another stamina recovery ramen, and then we have a title. Wow, we missed these ones, right? We haven't had these for so long, I think. And then yeah, I wasn't being sarcastic anyways. And but regardless, it's useless. We never use those titles. Okay, and then we have 4,000 points. We have 4 stars level up material, and then we have a 5 stars level up material, which is the Rock Lee training material, and then 5 ninja stones at 5,000 points, and then we have ramen, Rock Lee training material, 4 stars guaranteed gacha ticket, and then the title, a Monkey King title, Rock Lee Training Material, another title, 4 stars, guaranteed gacha ticket, 1 Ninja Stone, a title, 5 stars, all type skill scrolls times 2, and then a title, 2 Rock Lee Training Material, and then another title. Wow. See, now I'm regretting saying I wasn't being sarcastic that we missed these, because definitely we're getting a ton of title now. Like, it's just like every 2,000 points you get another title. That's crazy. All right, at 16,000 points, we have 2 Monkey King. And then at 17,000 points, 2 Rock Lee Training Material, another title, 5 stars guaranteed gacha ticket, 1 Ninja Stone, 2 all-type skill scrolls, 5 stars, 50,000 gold at 24,000 points, and then another title, and then we have Ramen, 2 Ninja Stones, a title, 2 Rock Lee Training Materials, another title, 1 Secret Book of the Ninja World, and yet another title, 100,000 gold, and then at 65,000 points, we have 2 all-type skill scrolls, 5 stars, and then another title at 70,000 points. At 75,000 points, we have Ramen, and then we have 3 Rock Lee Training Materials, 1 Ninja Stone, 3 all-type skill scrolls, 5 stars, another title, and then finally, at 100,000 points, we have Itachi's Mantle, all right, his cloak, ninja gear. And then at 110,000 points, we have Nagato's Mantle. And then at 102,000 points, then we have another title, all right? And then we have 3 all-type skill scrolls, 5 stars, and then 5 Rock Lee Chain Materials, a title, a Ninja Stone. And then at 300,000 points, you finally get Shizui's eye, his eyeball, just one eye. And at 350,000 points, we have Nagato's robotic Mega Man arm, ninja gear. And then at 400,000 points, we have Secret Book of the Ninja World. And then 450,000 points, we have 5 Rock Lee Training Material. And then finally, at 500,000 points, we get the 5 stars Kabuto. All right. And then at 600,000 points, you get 10 Rock Lee Training Materials. And then at 800,000 points, and 200, let me restart my sentence. At 800,000 points, and every 200,000 points thereafter, you get 2 Rock Lee Training Materials. All right. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I'm still kind of plugged here. My nose and stuff. All right. So over here, ranking rewards. At 76.11% to 100%, we have 1 4 stars guaranteed gacha ticket only. And at 50.01%, and again, guys, these are the ranking ones, just in case you don't know yet. So this is your rank. This is my rank right now at 100%, because I haven't participated yet. I have 0 points. So let's get back into it. When you're ranked between 50.01% to 76.10%, you get 2 4 stars guaranteed gacha ticket and then a title. 30.01% to 50%, you get 1 5 stars guaranteed gacha ticket, and then we get 2 titles. At 20.01% to 30%, you get 2 5 stars guaranteed gacha ticket and 2 titles. At 10.01% to 20%, you get 1 5 stars Kabuto. All right, the reward Kabuto, and then we get 1 Ninja Stone and 2 titles. And at 5.01% to 10%, that's when you finally get the Kabuto's gear. So in this ranking mission, I find it actually harder than the previous one, because I remember just being ranked at like 20% or so. We already got like the titles, and we always get the titles. We already got the ninja gears, right? And I remember that we already got like the 5 stars character, and then we also got the ninja gear. But this time you have to be ranked at least 10.01% to 20% to get the Kabuto, and at 5.01% to 10% to get the ninja gear. So you get both the ninja gear, the Kabuto's blood bag, and his hoodie, as well as 2 Kabutos, 1 all-type skill scroll times 5, and 1 all-type skill scrolls, 5 stars, not times 5, just 1. And then we get 2 Ninja Stones, and then 2 titles. And then over here at 2.01% to 5%, we have 3 5 stars Kabuto, 2 all-type skill scrolls, 5 stars, both the blood bag and the hoodie, ninja gear, 3 Ninja Stones, and 3 titles. And then over here, we get 3 titles, 4 Ninja Stones, 2 ninja gear, like the blood bag and the hoodie, 3 all-type skill scrolls, 5 stars, and 4 5 stars Kabuto at 1.01% to 2%. And then at 0.51% to 1%, we get 6 Kabutos, 4 all-type skill scrolls, 5 stars. That means guaranteed. And then we have 2 ninja gear, the hoodie and the blood bag, 6 ninja stones, and 3 titles. And then at 0.11% to 0.50%, you get 8 Kabutos, 5 all-type skill scrolls, 2 ninja gear, again, the hoodie and blood bag, 8 ninja stones, and 3 titles. And then finally, at 0.01% to 0.10%, there are 9 Kabutos, right? You can get 9 Kabutos. 1 Nindo level increase item, 5 stars, meaning guaranteed Nindo level increase. 6 of the all-type skill scrolls. 2 ninja gear, blood bag, and the hoodie. 10 ninja stones, and 3 titles, all right? And that's it for that. And I believe I've covered everything today. If I have, for some reason, missed out on anything, please let me know in the comment section down below. And again, just a reminder, the final, or not the final, at least the Super Rio S rank will be coming on September the 26th. I mentioned that in my previous video, but if you guys have forgotten, just a reminder, it will be coming in about 2 days or 1.5 days at Japan's time, I believe. So September 26th. Okay, just make sure you are able to grind out all the missions. Make sure you're completing like the final like S rank mission that you have, or the super S rank right now. And then after you've completed that, just wait for about 1.5 to 2 days, and then that mission will come out. All right. So I hope you guys find this video helpful. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe for more quality contents. And as always, I'll see you all at my next video. Take care and bye now.